So two votes only. As of now, we have two votes only. Okay, number is increasing. So, okay, two have attended that first session, which was held on 9th of August. Two haven't attended yet. Okay, so Tejal ma'am is saying missed this session on 9th of August. Okay, no problem. So, though this is in a continuation with what we have already discussed in our 9th of August session, but I know there are many educators because of our other commitments. So many of us miss that opportunity, but that's not a big problem. So we'll begin with the basic idea, what actually was discussed, but that will not take more than 5 to 7 minutes. So let me now share my screen. Yeah, we'll be sharing that all the links with you, the books, everything will be shared with you so that you can be a part of that WhatsApp group also where we share all the resources and all the information regarding it. Okay, so welcome to the session 2, a special awareness session, Be Internet Awesome, a program by Google, and you will become the BIA ambassador, Be Internet Awesome ambassador, and that certification will be provided by Google and CBSE. So my name is Amit Bajaj, and I'm the founder and leader of GG Daily West. With me, Meena Bagga ma'am. She's the co-leader from GG Daily West.
Good evening, everyone.
So once again, we welcome you all. So it's a program by CBSE and Google partnership, and there is a Google for Education partner in India, Mahatatwa, who is actually supporting the same program. So this program actually teaches the kids the fundamentals of digital citizenship and how can they be the safe online. Because even though now we all are offline, we are in a physical mode, we are teaching, but at the same time, because of the pandemic, we as a teacher, we as the parents have given the online facilities, the mobile phones, internet, and laptop to our kids. So it's not now easy to sneak away, to take away all those things from them. So now, even if they have the internet world with them, which is good for them, for the understanding, for good for the knowledge, for surfing, for having the best information available, but at the same time, how they can be safe on the internet. So this is about a digital citizenship. So there's a very internet awesome program by Google, and CBSE is connected with Google for the same, and then they are dedicated to safeguarding the learners and the teachers as well while exploring the online world. Mahatatwa, as already mentioned, is a Google for India education partner with Google. And there's a proper way how you can implement the program. Teachers need to understand, attend the 2 hours training for the program. But as I can see, few of you have missed the day 1 session, which already happened on 9th of August. It hardly matters. The basic idea is the recording of the session is already shared with all in your email. If it is not available, may I request Meena ma'am to once again share the YouTube link of that video recording, which was held on 9th of August. So you can bookmark and save that link and go through the recording so that you'll have the fair idea about this program by the Google. And teachers need to train at least 100 students, but there is the one amendment in this rule, because we as the GEG leaders, we had a word with the CBSE and the Mahatatwa team, and because we were receiving a request from many of the educators that it's practically very, very challenging and difficult to take, 100 students at all in one go. How is it possible? Because normally, say if I'm a class teacher, I have a section of 40, 42 students, 45 or as such. So then they have understood the genuine problem, and now it is 40 students only. So I think it's a matter of great, relax for every one of us. Those who really wish to become a BI ambassador, you just need to train 40 students about this program. And the classes, subject, whichever you are teaching, you are taking, hardly matters. Maybe you are science teacher, math teacher, or the even art and drama teacher. It hardly matters. Whichever class you are teaching, maybe say grade 2, grade 3, or grade 9, 10, 11, 12. So primary, pre-primary, middle, or the senior secondary level, it's all up to you. So you can choose any age group student, any classes, whichever subject you teach. Please remember, it is not only meant for the computer science and science teachers or IT teachers. So Hindi teachers are actually implementing the same program. The same is actually going to happen very soon in my school. The Hindi teacher actually shown his interest. In fact, I'll show you, if time permits, at the end, I will show you one of the video which I have created. We had our Janmashtami celebration yesterday only in this school. So, sorry, before yesterday. So we had our special assembly. So the Krishna came in the assembly and then he talked about the present day scenario. He talked to the students and then he talked about the BIA program. So the script was written by our Hindi teacher only because he was very fascinated about this program and he wanted to become BI ambassador. So it's the all creativity, all up to you. We are not to be very strict and particular about the content being shared by Google as such. There is a lot of flexibility being offered. Meena ma'am will tell that in details very soon. So time, days, lecture, content delivery, option are online, offline, whichever is comfortable to you. Because now we are meeting physically most of the time. So we would prefer have some special assemblies, have a talk with students, show them some presentations in your classroom, have skit, have some competitions, kind of a painting competition or something like that. So I'll be showing you some demonstration also. Few of the BI ambassador who already have done this work in their school and now they are certified by Google and CBSE as such. So, but the idea is the program need to be completed by end of September. So we'll be expecting you that you have 1.5 months or maybe 1 month, 10 days. That's a pretty enough time so that you can always do, because it's really, believe me on that, it's very, very simple. CBSE has simplified the program. The what we discussed on 9th of August, there is a little change. A lot of flexibility and easiness is now being done. So as far as the certification is done, student completing the program and taking assessment will be eligible for the student certificate, and teachers definitely will be eligible for the teacher certificate. And this is a sample certificate you will be getting if you become the BI ambassador, if you implement this program in your school. And that's a 40 is a minimum number if you really want. And that's a need of an hour also. 40, 50, 100, 200, it's all up to you. So this is a certificate you can see you will be getting by Google and CBSE. And at the same time, your students will also be eligible to get this certificate by Google and CBSE. So the kind of a reward is really, matters. I really am passionate. I love to earn these certificates because we already are doing at our own end. We're talking to kids about the online safety. Why not to have some formal work for the same? So how one can claim for the certification? So students will be granted a certificate by Google based on the assessment they clear. Assessment there are total 5 Google forms. We'll be sharing those links with you. And each Google form will have 10 questions only. Matlab, only 50 questions, simple hai. And even if you want to change the language, if as per your condition, you think you have not much accessibility of internet, the students are not much aware of the internet or the tools which are online available, there are certain restrictions at your own end, please remove those questions, add your own content. A lot of flexibility is again being offered. The idea is whatever you discuss with your kids in 2 hours program, so you can split it into 1 + 1 hour, or in a one go you can have a 2-hour session with your kids. But practically I've seen number of teachers, they are doing it in 2 parts. Part 1, 1 hour, then part 2, 1 hour. So you can have it on for 3 hours, 4 hours also, it's all up to you. But definitely at least give demo, the basic idea about this program for 2 hours. And certificates will be sent to the educator's email ID. So claiming of the certificate, the procedure will be explained to you very soon. So fundamental, the internet code of awesome, there are the 5 units, a booklet which is already being shared via email and on the WhatsApp group also. So now I request now Meena ma'am to talk about the unit 1, unit 2 and so on. And there is the basic idea about the peer deck also. So Peer Deck is the online platform in a synchronous and asynchronous mode that can be used, but that is purely optional. If you really think your students have the access to internet, they are available in the school, smartphones are available in the school, which is actually, I'm sure, not possible. But if you are conducting some online quiz, maybe say in the evening, if you're demonstrating something to them in the evening, so in that case, definitely you can have the peer deck session with them. But again, I'm mentioning it is purely optional. If you want to make use of peer deck, it is good. Or you want to avoid that and have a simple interaction with your students, you're most welcome. Yes, in case if you have any question before I hand over to Meena ma'am, you can please ask your questions as I can see few of the questions in the chat box. So
Tejal
every,
ma'am want to ask something for long. Tejal ma'am,
yeah, yeah,
your
please.
queries. Uh,
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
just I'm asking that, sorry, on the 12th of August, one of my co-teachers is received a call. Okay, you have to just submit your photograph while teaching and you will get the certificate. And teacher was asking me because I'm connected to this group. So but I say I have not received such a mail or any response, but she said कि she is getting the call. Okay, you have to just upload only one single photo while teaching, and you will get the Be Internet Awesome certificate. Is it true,
Ma'am,
sir?
ma'am, tell her to please go about it and let her share that certificate with everyone. Do you really
Yes.
think so? It is possible? It's not possible. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is not possible. Of course,
Yes.
it's by CBSE and Google, but yes, 100 ki jagah it has been made 40. Out of say 5 hours training, they are saying you at least give 2 to 3 hours training to the kids. Whatever you feel is comfortable to you, your students need to know about this online. So they must be aware of that. Then only the certification will be given. It's not like I am creating the certificate and that can be given to each and every one of them. So I don't know who is calling to that particular teacher, but please, that's about an understanding about the online and even the offline. So someone is getting the phone number and giving the call. So one need to be
Yes.
very, very careful. That's
Yes.
not a true thing.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Any other question before I hand over to Meena ma'am? Okay. So Meena ma'am, I am stopping my screen. Now you can please start sharing your screen.
yes, I have already shared. Is it visible, sir?
Yeah, yeah, it
Can
is visible. Yes, yes, it is visible. Please carry on.
okay. So, Be Internet Awesome is basically a program to make our students safe in the cyber world. Simply say that to make them smart, alert, strong, kind, and brave whenever they are using internet. And sir has already given you brief how we can complete that program, and after completing the program we can claim our certificates and our student certificate. This program is actually divided into 5 modules, and these are the headings of the 5 modules. First is share with care. First of all, when a student start using internet, they are exciting using many social media platform. We are to guide them that whatever they are writing there, whatever they are posting there, that is creating their digital footprint, and that is going to last forever. So they should be responsible while communicating on internet. And second unit is all about don't fall for fake. We all are getting sometimes text messages, sometimes email, just like phishing emails to attract ourselves about money and about any statement we can cover in it. Phishing mails we are getting, scams we are hearing here and there that people are losing money from their account by clicking some link and sending OTP. We all know about this. Second unit is all about this. Don't fall for fake. Don't come under phishing, scams, and trust on credible sources. How to check credible sources. Third unit is basically about secure your secrets. It is basically what we are to share And whatever we are sharing on the online platform, in whatever platform we are sharing, we are to create strong password for each and every account of ours in online media, and we are to be sure that those passwords should not be uh, shared with anyone else. And how to make our security. Fourth one is to be cool. It's cool to be kind. We all know kindness is always. So we are talking here kindness in the internet mode. It is just avoiding negative behavior online. We all know that as bullying takes place in the offline medium, in we all are educators, we are dealing with students who ever bullying other students regularly. We are to deal with them in the same way we are to deal with bullying in online platform. And the fifth unit tells them that whenever they are in doubt, they must talk it their parents, where they must talk with their teachers, to whomsoever they can rely, they should talk. And there are students agency through. So this is the main idea of 5 units. And whatever I have told you, thus just that is written here. Uh, Mahatattva has provided us a very beautiful PDF in which every content is like that we don't need to modify much. And in that we are going to find vocabulary activities. There are some vocabularies, we can say internet vocabularies, which every unit has to cover. And they have provided, let me just open the PDF also so that I can show you all side by side. Is my PDF visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
For vocabulary activities, vocabularies are provided for each and every module, and they have given suggestion in the starting itself. We can play bingo games with the students. This is just like vocabulary words. We are to make understand the students what they that word is meaning, and we just tell the words, just write on these cards. They can create this sheet themselves, or we can provide their photo state. And whenever we are defining anything, they understand is the meaning of this word, they can cancel it out. And whenever they have complete horizontal line or vertical line or diagonally, they can say bingo. We all this bingo game. There is 5 by 5 grade for bingo, and there is 3 by 3 for it is the program from class 2 itself. I think with small children we want a small bingo card. So it is all for that, and it is the word web. This is also for the activities of vocabulary. We can give the word to the student, them understand. They can define that word. They can write characteristics of that, and they can give even examples or non-examples. And through these activities, sure that student have understand the vocabulary, each and every term there. So these are in the book from 5 to 8 pages. You can side by side, you can watch the PDF with me yourself. And after that, there is an parent introduction email or letter. Let me just show you again. As we all know that involving any such kind of activity, we should inform the parent. So they themselves has given this template. We can copy it as such and send to parents either on WhatsApp, on emails, or can even modify that. It totally depends on you, according to our school, according to our conditions. We can copy and paste, or we can even change. And after that, honestly ask question. If you have any kind of query in your mind about this program, you can once go through this. Or if you are not finding here, you can ask in WhatsApp group. This is just the beginning of the booklet. Everything is provided in a very streamlined manner. You are going to get everything in the booklet page. Yes, frequently asked question we have discussed. After that, the module 1 is started, and which is titled Be Internet Smart. How whatever they want to share on the online media. And Mahatattva has provided each and every unit's PDF separately also. Let me just open the site once. Um, and my site is visible to all of you.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
You are going to get the resources here. We have already shared this link with all of you. You are watching here, resources is darken here. Just below this, this is, if you click on this, you will see the complete booklet, which are I am going to share with you. I have just shared with you. And after that, unit 1 is started, share with care. And this is the PDF of unit 1. If you want to download one, you can download from here. You can see the download button here, and through this link only unit 1 will be downloaded. It is totally depending upon you how booklet or unit 1 only. After that, there are interactive slides. Interactive slides are used as the add-on, which Amit sir will explain very soon. You can download these slides from this link. These are all slides of unit 1. One by one you can click and you can download. Use content you are to click. I hope my steps are visible. I have just clicked on first lesson. After that I have came to here. I have to click on use content. Whenever you click, it will make a copy for you. You are going to create a copy for yourself. You just have to click on this and you can save the slides in drive in the folder wherever you want. Right now I am not clicking on it because I have already opened each and every slide and I have it in my account. It is very easy. Get these slides. I'm just closing all these tabs. Yes, these are 7 slides you can download and you can use to the students. And in fact, Google and CBSE and Mahatattva has given us the right. We can deliver the content we want as it is convenient for our student, as students may understand. There is no hard and fast rule that you are to use all these slides only. If you are, you can give the content by just creating a PDF and sharing with them and discussing in the class. You are totally free to do that. Purpose to clear the goals. This is the flashcard factory list, that is vocabulary list for that chapter. Privacy, personal information, reputation, code. I think these all are the terms we all are clear. If you have not cleared any of the term, you can ask us into each and every word here, but it is very self-explanatory. Let me just come back to my slides. Yes, how to be smart, how to create our digital footprint nicely. This unit tells us only this thing. Main goals we are to understand. By unit 1, we are just to create and manage a positive reputation both online and offline. We are to make students understand that they are to do positive and create positive reputation online and offline also. Respect the privacy boundaries of others even if different from one's own. Privacy is totally a self I can sign. Whatever is private for me, it may not be for others. So we should be sensible, whatever is the meaning for privacy. and we should let them go as such. We should make students understand this. Understand the potential impact of a mismanaged digital footprint. If we are writing whatever there is, either it is hurting others or anyone, that means we are mismanaging our digital footprint. We should be very clear about whatever we are going to write in social media, because that is not going to be erased from there. We should make them understand. Ask for adult help when dealing with sticky situations. If somewhere they have found themselves in any sticky situation, they should ask the adults for help. These are the goals from unit 1, and we are too sure that we all have delivered all these goals. We have accomplished that. In the booklet itself, Mahatatva has provided some scenarios. You are easily to find on this sheet. I'm just going to share some of these with you, and some activities are also there, like emojis. Students are using. It's not only students using emojis on WhatsApp itself also. Emojis on shirt. There is an activity like that. Frame it. There is an activity like that also. Who is the person anyway? All these are given in the unit itself, and they have created very, I can say, just they have added the gamification element in this course also. There are 4 games for first 4 units, and for first unit it is game Interland Mindful Mountain. If I can show you all, let me just go back.
We are again and again telling you it is all optional, it's all your
Yes.
creativity. It's not compulsory to exactly go through and show the same content. Only if the goals are clear to you, definitely they are clear to you, or you want the more clarity, just go through the content, give 1 hour, go through all the PDF, and then you can talk in your own terms as well. Yes, ma'am. Please continue, ma'am.
Game connected with the first unit. Student can easily understand, play. They will click on this, and I myself has played with my son, and there are very beautiful created games. Students can play it themselves. Let me just close, because otherwise you are not going to hear my voice. These are very beautiful games students are going to play, and after the play, some questions there, they are to answer them, and they are going to get a certificate there itself also. Students are going to get after each and every game also, and through the educator also. Let me just show you now some activities. Let me just read this scenario. These are scenarios from unit 1. Someone told kid A that it's good to change up passwords and passcodes on our phone. So they decide to change their password for their favorite game. Kids A, best friend, kids B, likes to play the game too, but so kid B plays the game with kid A's login. Kid A shares the new password with kid B. This is a, and it is provided in the booklet itself. And after sharing this content to the students, you may ask the student, was it good that kid A changed their password? I just want all of you should write the answer here in the chat box. Was it good that kid A changed the password? Amit sir, please watch on
Yeah, just checking through it. Yes, Anshuli, the recording will be available later on, but that will be shared with only registered candidates at their email ID. Yes, Sunita ji is saying yes, Anshuli is saying yes.
Yes. Likewise,
Yes,
we are
that's
going to
correct.
ask in the class for the students. And second question we are going to ask, was it good that kid A shared their, why or why not? Is it good that they are sharing password?
No.
But student will not understand. ask in 12th class this question, and they have variety of answer. We are to listen them, and we are to make them understand with a proper logic. In the booklet you are going to watch, this explanation is also very clearly written there. If you are not getting in your mind what to discuss with the students, they have given to just go through that once and discuss it according to your own self or own students, because we may discuss with the 6th class students, we may discuss with the 10th class student or 12th class student. According to that we can create our own scenario and discuss with that. This is just first scenario, and second scenario they are giving. Student writes in their personal journal, you find out that a friend found it when they spent the night at their house and thought it would be a funny joke to post parts of it online. I think it is all clear to this, and we are just going to explain this to students. After that, we are going to ask them, was the friend wrong to post the information online? Was it funny? Why or why not? What you all can reply for this? How would you feel if someone something you didn't want anyone else to see? As I have discussed, privacy. Privacy has totally different meaning for different persons. Are you all agree that it is right to post like this or wrong? Sir, are there any answers in the
Not for this question, but previously, yes, wrong. Okay, privacy is important. It's wrong. Yeah, thank you. We are getting the
yes?
responses. Yes.
Just likewise discuss in our class, students are giving their reply, and after 1 or 2 minutes to them, we are just to conclude the statement and move on to second scenario or third scenario. Now I am leaving all the scenarios. Let me just move to other activities. Yes, framing. Framing, we are to understand that students, that whatever you are watching screen, that is not always true. Let me just ask you all what you all are watching here in the screen.
Ship. A response by Sonam ma'am. Ship. Simply,
Yes.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
A boat, a ship.
Yes. Yes. And if we can enlarge the frame, it boy is taking bath in his bathtub, and it is just a toy for him. So likewise, these are the frame itself, so that we can make student understand that whatever we are watching online, it is not always completely true. And yes, now what you all are watching? May I have the answers, please?
Claw, hair, nails of animal,
Yes. And but it
hand,
is real.
hand.
Yes, yes. It is just a leaf of a plant, shadow of the plant rather. So these are very good examples. Small child of second or third class can understand that what they are watching in one frame and what they are watching in another frame. Yes, now what we are watching? May
Yes,
I
please.
have?
We are waiting for your responses. Very interesting. Tiger taming, lion attacking the girl. Shikha ma'am is saying, okay. Save tiger, Rajbir ji saying, tiger and a girl. Girl is talking with tiger. A girl watching a tiger
Right.
in a zoo. Is it a statue? So,
It is just
multiple.
looking like that girl is going to touch the tiger in a single instance. Yes, definitely you all are true. And but in the bigger frame, it is clear that tiger is on the one side of and the girl is on another side of the class. So these are very good examples to deal with primary class students, to make them understand that whatever they are watching is not always true. So we are to be clear, we are to understand whatever is written there. And it is also one of the activity, who is the person anyway. In these activities, they have written the name like Christy Tyler Connor. You can create name at per your own, and you can write the characteristic as you like, because the characteristic and the activities just like that. After understanding these characteristics, create the picture of these students, what you understand, what kind of person is this, what kind of person is this. And after giving some 5 or 10 minutes to students, we can just read out some of them and understand that perception matters a lot for each and everyone to understand, with the same meaning, but persons will going to take different perception for each and everyone. So these are in module 1. Amit sir, would you like to share the peer deck now?
Yeah, I'll just tell about the peer deck.
Yes, we will discuss
Again,
the other units later on.
yes. So let me quickly share my screen. Okay, so Peer Deck is the add-on available with the Google Slides. As for the Microsoft, we are using Microsoft PowerPoint, that's offline. And with the Google, we have the Google Slides. So as you can see, our all the presentations which Meena Bagga ma'am is right now running, or we demonstrate in our online process, we use the Google Slides because this is available to me, store it in my drive itself. So as you can see, this is my one of the presentation which I was running. We need the add-on for the peer deck to begin any of the presentation offered by the Google and peer deck. So when I click on this add-on, initially, let me say I'm starting with the beginning. Those who are not even aware of the say Google Slides, you at least must have seen these 9 dots referred to as the WEFL or Google Apps. When I click on it, we have the option of drive here. I can use this drive option or the slides at the bottom. So when I go to drive, I have the option to create new. When I click on new, you will see the option of Google Slides. And then when I click on this Google Slides, a new presentation is created. So now I can go on adding the content, choose the theme, background, layouts. So we are not talking about that, but the basic idea is, one, you have your untitled presentation. You can always name this presentation and you can always share that link with everyone. As of now, it is private to me, but I can share that with everyone or maybe a few limited number of persons. But the important thing to notice is the add-on over here. You all can see at the top menu bar, we have the add-on. When I click on it, add-on, you will see at the bottom, I have many add-ons which I am using. But we, for this purpose, require peer deck. It may not be available in your case. So how to begin with this? At the bottom, you will see the option of get add-on. When I click on get add-on, it will show me all the add-ons which are available, which works with the Google this slides. As you can see, I have already installed few of these. Initially, I can uninstall. Let me uninstall this so that now when I search for this peer deck, so you will have to search peer deck for Google Slides. Just click on it. It will show me this first add-on. Just choose this and click on install. It will ask for the simple permission. I am using this Google account, which is linked with this. So let me just choose this account. And this is verified by the Play Store and Google. So no worries about the security issues. You can always trust this and you can click on allow. So just as simple, and in a minute, the add-on is installed. Now, on the right hand side, you can see there is the option of start lesson and all that, because there is no content. So it is not workable in this presentation. What I will do now, let me come back to my previous presentation. And then you can see now you will have the option of Peer Deck for Google Slides add-on installed. So let me go to the site created by Mahatattva, and then we have the resources over here. So yahi se Meena Bagga ma'am was demonstrating all the things. So in the resources unit 1, you can have, say, the second option, interactive slide deck. When I click on interactive slide deck, this is already shown to you by Meena ma'am. So here is when not to share, keeping it private. So these are all your peer deck slides only. When I click on this, let me, for as an example, click on this. There are two ways. If you really want to avoid even now using peer deck, प्रॉब्लम कोई भी नहीं है, आप यहीं से ही इस प्रेजेंटेशन को रन कर सकते हैं. यू कैन शो इट टू योर स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम हेयर ओनली, नो प्रॉब्लम. बट इफ यू रियली वांट टू engage your kids, then what you have to do, click on top right side, you have use content. It will ask for creating a copy for you. So click on make a copy. So Google will automatically create a copy for you. So now this is your own presentation, which is saved in your own Google account. So it is now already saved. But one way to run this presentation is you can always click on slideshow, as we do for general presentations. But for this, because this is related with the peer deck, how we have to run this with our kids, click on add-on. Click on add-on and now look for peer deck and open peer deck add-on. When I click on this, it will start working. And look at right hand side, just after 5-10 seconds, a new window will pop up. And then you have to choose start lesson from here. When I click on start lesson, there are two options which are available. I want it to be student-based activity, which simply means you as a teacher are not available with your students online, and they are attempting this activity at their own end. Whenever they have time, maybe say in the evening or at the night, so at their own pace and asynchronously they can run this. So this is one option. But as of now, let me assume you are my students, right? So I am using the instructor page. So instructor page may, I just of course need to choose my account. It will automatically ask for one of your Google account. Click on that. And it will start launching the presentation. Hardly 5 more seconds to go. And now those who have already joined using 2 devices, if 2 devices are available to you right now, may I request every one of you to kindly type this on your browser. Kindly type joinpd.com. It's very, very interesting. You will really love and enjoy this. And it's not only meant for, say, this purpose of BIA ambassador. If you really want to have the interaction with your kids, the online collaboration, then you can always make use of the peer deck. So please click on, please type in your Google Chrome browser, joinpd.com. It will ask for a code. Just type this code, which is visible on your screen. Small letter hai, no spacing. Just type the following code, SFWGQY. So only one student is connected. As you can see on the left hand side bottom, one student is already connected. So I am still waiting. A few, okay, that's great. 2 have joined. So I'm, how many are there in this meeting? We have about 44. So 6 students have joined, 6 members, 7, 8, that's wonderful. So let this number be 15, at least 15. We all will enjoy. Those who are not much comfortable, they can simply understand this, what we are going to play now. So 10 students have already connected. Can we have 11th and 12th, or shall I begin? Probably you must be watching this and joining this session using only one device. So using one device, this may be quite troublesome for you. We need 2 devices at least. Okay, we are good to go. We have 12 students who have connected. So see, I am now starting this class. Imagine a situation, if you really want to use this in an innovative way, maybe say you decide you have discussed some unit with your kids, and then in the evening time, just for 15 minutes or half an hour, some specific time, I'm sure students must be having their tuitions or they have their other commitments also. About out of say 50, 60, 40 students, maybe say 15 will join, 20 will join. Let them enjoy, let them have the exposure to these kind of online tools which are available. So do not worry about the numbers. So I may feel that there are about say 45 educators and only 14 have joined. No, hardly matter. 14, 15, that's great. It may become 20 also when you do the same activity next time, because students will share their own experience with their classmates that they really had a fun, they really enjoyed this. So let me now start the class. So as you all can see on your screen, is it visible on your screen? Wait, don't forget, install PeerDeck. So it's the instruction for me when I move on. So unit 1, share with care. When not to share lesson, it's about that. Lesson goals, understand and remember. So let me move on quickly. Let's talk. So why does privacy matters? So Meena ma'am talked about this, two scenarios. Only the basic idea in a not more than 5-minute classroom physical discussion, we assume that has already taken place. So you will see, I have the cursor over here. I click on this, next slide. So can you keep a secret? Let me do one thing. Let me also join this PeerDeck activity so that I'll also have a feel, a basic idea that how it is working and moving. So join pd.com on your browser. So मैं mobile के ऊपर join कर रहा हूँ, and I need to enter the code. Top right side पे it is visible, SFW and then GQY. Give me a second so that I can also be a part of it. How are you feeling today? I'm really very happy and excited. So it's loading the presentation for me also, right? So now when I click on next, it's asking one question. Can you see? Now it all depends if you're holding your mobile in the horizontal, vertical manner or horizontal. So look will be different. I would prefer if you keep it, say, in a horizontal way, so that you can type the answer at the same time. There is the option of typing the answer, but you can work vertically as well. So please make up a secret. Make sure it's a pretend secret, not a real one. Do not share any real secret. So imagine any secret you want, you have, and write down your response. There is the option of answer the question. When you click on this answer question, click on answer here. So please write down. As of now, I can see 13 of 18 responses are here. Let me add my response also. And this is all in a secret way, means even I will not get to know who has given what response, but I can always delete, hide the responses. So now I can see 14 of 18 responses are available. 14 of 18 responses. So when I click on, see, there is the option of show responses and lock screen. Once I click on lock screen, you will not be able to add the or more answers. No more responses will be done. So let me show response. I think I have not registered. I am sleeping right now. This year I won the best teacher award. My best wishes, and it's not a secret. It must be true. I can see future. Okay. Weather is awesome. I would like to be an internet awesome person, going to be get a prize, big and so on. Wow. So that's really nice. So see, in a synchronous mode, we have the responses from our kids, but I can not get to know about who has response what. So I can always hide the responses. I can again show the response. We can have a discussion about few of the responses always, right? Let me now move on to the next activity. When I click on next, partner up with your person next to you. Tell your partner your secret. So presently it is not possible, but if you have your spouse, your family members, your kids, you can always do that. And then when I click on next, now it is the activity wherein you need to just use your finger on your mouse, on your laptop or mobile. With your partner, discuss and answer these questions. First one, would you share your secret with anyone? With whom would you share your secret and why? How would you feel if someone told you secret without your permission? So the basic idea is, you will see at the bottom, there are the lot of options. The pencil is available, highlighter is available, line and a text option is also available, text option. So when I click on say, I can always use the pencil option. I can start typing, I can use my finger only, or I can use the text also. Second question I'm answering, please try answering these questions. With whom would you share your secret and why? No one. This is my response. When I click on done, my response is saved. And third one question is, how would you feel if someone told you a secret? Very bad. So this is my own perception, but believe me on that, the kids might write down the answer. It doesn't make a big difference. How does it matter even if I share my password? And believe me on that, the kids really are sharing their passwords and their few of the secrets, but it may harm them in future. They are friends today, they may not be friends in tomorrow. So what is going to happen? You need to talk about that. So let us assume students are giving n number of different responses. So we have 13 responses. Let me now quickly go to the show responses. When I click on it, you can see response no, no, don't like, great, very true, no, I will feel irritated, absolutely, yes. Up see, someone is saying, would you share your secret with anyone? Person is saying yes, with friends. But now the idea here, it is, as already mentioned, the one who is your friend today may not be a friend. Is it really good? So you can have a discussion about this, a healthy discussion, not just because I will never get to know which student has written this option. So that's perfect. Student will not feel bad. They will not feel shy also. So you just need to check out no with the one whom I trust. Now, what's the definition of trust? You can always talk about that. Okay, no responses. So sometimes in the beginning, may I assume the person is not able to understand this app. You need to teach students only in 15 minutes about the basics of this app, and then they will be able to type over here or write with my best friend, bad, and so on. So I will feeling sad and angry, definitely. So a lot of responses I can see. This is a response which I had given. So no one, very bad, something like this. So no, bad, and so on. Right. So that way we can then move on to the next part. And it's saying now finally takeaways. What other kinds of information should we be careful to be protect? So please, responses start ho chuki hai. I can see 2 responses as of now. 5 responses. Okay, great. 6 responses. See, I assume that you all are excited and you are enjoying this kind of an activity. Believe and imagine about your kids also. So they will be super excited and they are going to really love the content which is provided over here. If you really know how to use this content, or you can create your own peer deck also. So that's a separate part. But yes, you can also have your own similar kind of activities can be framed based on your own teaching subject as well. So we are good to go. I have 10 responses. Time is less. So let me show the responses. What other kind of information should we be careful to protect? So just your home address and phone number. Why? Your email password and other online stuff, photos and all that. So a lot of responses, definitely 90% of the responses would be common, but there will be 2-3 responses which may not be true, which may not be correct if you really, go through that. So you can always have a discussion about that. So that way, yes, that's great. So canceling, crossing, and that tick, the simple option to answer. Great. Next, we move on quickly. Private or public information, student based mode. So all the instructions are already provided. So you just need to choose the left one. So your home address should not be shared on internet or should be shared on internet. 1 response is there. 4 responses. Okay. So that way the idea is clear, I'm sure. So let me quickly move on. Skip this. You can always lock the screen. So
Sir, can you see my response? Just check.
Yeah, responses. I have actually end this. Yeah. The basic idea is when I go to show responses, can you see? I will again not get to know who has given what response, but you can see except one. All are saying and dragging this over here. Now the person is dragging to left hand side. So everyone is of this opinion that definitely we should not share our home address with anyone. So should not be shared on the internet. Same way we have the second question. So you just, there a small blue color dot is available on your mobile screen or your laptop screen. You just need to drag and drop it to left hand side or right hand side. So such type of drag and drop or simple typing or making some images type of activities are there. So that's the basic idea about this. Since time is limited, let me now end this presentation and let me do not save this presentation and we are good to go. Okay, wait. It's saying let me end. Okay, so BIA session 2. Let me save and end. So how did you get? आपके पास आया होगा thumbs up या thumbs down. You can always do that. So this is one of the activity. Now you will see there are a lot of activities which are already provided here in this curriculum. Be Internet Awesome. और वो भी है सिर्फ for unit 1. Share with care. So 1 मैंने आपको दिखा दिया है. There are lot many. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th तक हैं. उसके बाद followed by the game है and then the flashcard. So 6 different peer deck activities are provided and all these 6 are actually aligned with the PDF which Meena ma'am was sharing with you. तो अब आप इनमें से अगर कुछ करवाना चाहते हैं, it is all up to you. You can use any one of them, any 2 of them, depending on the need and the time available. I would also like to share another thing. As you can see, is my screen is visible? The YouTube wala?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So in the last session also I demonstrated this, but quickly I'm copying.
Amit sir, I just want to share one more thing because I have not shown assessment.
Okay, yes. चलिए ठीक है मैम, प्लीज आप कंटिन्यू करिए, उसके बाद फिर मैं इसको ले लूंगा. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, please.
Sorry.
No problem. I know.
One question was there. One question was how to submit. Is there any other button in the mobile, sir?
Submit automatic हो जाता है. There is no button of submit. You just type it.
In laptop, I have seen that we are to enter.
Yes, enter and it will be automatically submitted then. Just enter.
And one question is coming in my mind, sir. If students are doing at student space, that means their responses are recorded in our slides, and we
Yes,
can see.
definitely. Absolutely true.
I just want to show you one more thing. Otherwise, units you can go through. Uh, Assessments are also provided by Mahatatva. Sir, my screen is visible
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
because it is must to show. We should not forget it. You can see here the
And
assessments.
participation come feedback come participation certificate form link is also there. Meanwhile, I'll share that also. Please stay connected. मैम आप explain कर दीजिए इसे अब.
हाँ जी sir. Assessments part, if you go in assessment parts, there are 5 assessments. You just have to click on this, make a copy, because if all will go through one Google Drive account, then there will be a mess up. So you can create your own copy here. It will take 1 or 2 seconds, and form is here. It is all about you. You want to share as such, you want to change any question. There are 10 questions in each form. Very easy to understand, very easy to do. You are just to share it as you do for the Google Forms, and students can do and in your drive. Just this I want to share because it is a very important part. This is another feature to get the responses of the students, whether they have understood or not. Just this I want to explain, Amit sir. Nothing more in that.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. So let me quickly share my screen once again. Give me a second.
Feedback come part form is shared in the chat box. You all can fill meanwhile.
So is my screen is visible? YouTube one?
Yes sir.
Okay. So see what other BI ambassador जो already बन चुके हैं by CBSE and Google. So what they have done, there are a lot of resources. The basic idea, creativity has no end. So you are more creative. So आप अपने आप भी decide कर सकते हैं, or at least to begin with, you can have some sample idea. Maybe say I click on this Usha Singh ma'am. Is it audible? Music?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can have one online meeting with your kids,
First of all, let us understand what is cybercrime.
record
It
their
is the
learning
carried out
experiences.
by means of computer or new friends. We should now
Some presentation being shown, some discussions being going on.
Done by the highest number of internet users after the USA and China. Thank you, ma'am, for a kind information and social.
Maybe say by some another user. So it is not necessary that you need to be visible in that video. So maybe simple presentation, some activities, just a part of that. Because as the assessment link for a teacher, you need to submit 2-minute video or 2-minute presentation video. So creative words, some skit can be done by the kids. Again and again, I'm telling it's just the basic idea. Do not just copy that. Do not think it's going to be very challenging and difficult for me. How I'm going to do it. Just pick up the basic idea. So teacher has just shown this. Maybe you have such your LCD room or AV room. You can talk about it. Some demonstration using digital whiteboard in your classroom, some discussions, and then the quiz link as assessment link ma'am has just shared with you. So students are attempting that quiz. So you can always attach a screenshot of that student have attempted those quizzes as such. Those assessment part is done. So the link is I'm going to share this link once again in the chat box so that you can always go through the same. And lastly, what I'll do, I'll show you one more YouTube video, just the basic idea. I was talking about what
Excuse me, sir.
happened. Yes, ma'am.
Nayan, ma'am, you just refresh your, maybe your internet issue is there. And she's saying presentation is not visible.
Okay, okay. Is my YouTube screen is now
Sir,
visible?
very not visible. It is also.
Yes,
Skip.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. So we celebrated Janmashtami 2 days ago. I am the house master of one of my house in the school. So one of the Hindi teacher, very creative teacher, he was talking about something, like skit karwani hai. So he just wanted to even involve say latest trends, Google and all that. So we come up with this basic idea. Be Internet Awesome के ऊपर एक skit को कर लिया, linked with the Krishan ji as such.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य भ्रष्टाचार ईर्ष्या द्वेष कितनी बढ़ गई है आप इसको जब ये संसार विकास हो लेकिन देखो के बारे में बताना
आगे का काम व्हाट्सएप कर रहा है जिस प्रकार से हम किसी भी संदेश को दूसरों तक पहुंचा सकते हैं
लेकिन वंश इसका
बिहार से मैं व्हाट्सएप का उपयोग सिर्फ
हमें इसका सदुपयोग करना चाहिए भी इंटरनेट ऑसम के बारे में बताओ
So that's the basic idea. They were doing their practice, so they recorded the same. So you can have your own creative ideas, own thinking, and come up with another important stuff, important things as such. Let me see if I have missed on anything. And finally, if you become the BI ambassador, you will be having a chance to be present on a Facebook page of Mahatattva as well. So Be Internet Awesome, and then by Google as such. So do you have any question? You can always ask. If you need any support, we both are available.
I think
Any
Nisha
idea
ma'am
coming to
has
your
raised,
mind?
her hand earlier.
This is what we all just wanted to share with you. If you still have any question, any suggestion, or anything which is not clear to you, but be a part of that WhatsApp group, because we'll be sharing few more resources on that group only. The recording will be also shared in that group. Yeah. Thank you, Sona ma'am. Thank you so much.
We couldn't share all the units due to the time shortage, but each and every unit has very beautiful activities and scenarios are very clear. You can use them very easily in the class.
I could see only 22 have filled the feedback form. So
Tejal
if
ma'am,
you
you
really,
want to ask something?
so if you really want, yeah, I'm sharing the link of the feedback form once again.
Tejal ma'am, do you want to ask something?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Thank you for giving me chance. It was a very interesting session. Now I am little bit clear about this Mahatattva and Internet Awesome program. In short, we have to go through this link which you have shared earlier, and then we have to train minimum 40 students. We have to do the activity with the students and submit 2 minutes video and their other things detail, and then only we will get the certificate.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Meena ma'am, have you shown that the teacher's submission form? I forgot
Okay.
that.
Let me just share, sir.
Yeah, please show that once.
Yes. After getting the submission of the activities done by the students, we are to fill up. Is my screen visible, sir?
No, ma'am. Yeah, it is coming. Yeah, it
You
is
all
visible
will
now.
see here in the assessment part, in the downwards, there is student training completion form. Just click on this. Teachers Google form for certificate. For you to get your certificate, you are to fill this form. After completing the training, after getting the assessments done, you are to fill this form, and you can see very simple questions are there. Your email, full name, name of the school, and your COE, because it is the program by CBSE along with Mahatatwa. तो आपको इसमें अपनी COE फिल करनी है. Contact number, personal email ID, CBSE email ID. If you don't have, don't bother, because it is not start here. But if you have, you must fill in it. And evidence of training, create a video, 2 minutes video that you have shown by Amit sir just now, by various teachers. It is not must that it is a video. You can even share 10 images. You are to click.
वो इसमें 100 स्टूडेंट लिखा है. They must have not, I mean, rectified the form, but it is 40 now. That is for sure.
In the beginning, it is written 14, sir. I
हाँ,
will show
40.
again. I will
Yeah.
You are just to drag the photos here in the form and add the list of the students. Add file, you are just to click here, and whatever file you have created from Excel or from Google spreadsheet, you are just to upload that file here. List of the students. List of students, Google Sheet sample, it is here. You can make a copy of it, and you can fill the name and class of the students. No much data is here. Your name, your school name, your COE, your city and state. Only this much data is required. Minimum is 40. You can take as much as you want to take. Please provide your photograph of the social media. You can add your photo here, just submit it. After that, you are going to get your own certificate, and your student also be there in your email only. You are to send to your students afterwards. Let me just show you from where I have started. It is written 40. You can see complete the form given below once you have trained a minimum of 40
Yes.
students, and it is from the Mahatatwa site itself.
There's a humble request. Once you have submitted this student training completion form, do let us know about it. So your name, your school, and the date on which you have submitted. We also need that information, because in that form it is not mentioned, but that we have actually trained and guided you about the same. So we must be made aware about the same. So once you have submitted this, please do let us know also.
This form is actually for you all. For us,
Yes.
we have another form in which we are to fill your name and your school name, etc.
Right. So we must be aware that you are already doing this. So we'll be filling up in that separate form, just for the justification that it is being done by us. And then at the same time, you are now competent enough. You have already done this training with your kids.
I think it is very simple now with 40 students. We all
Yes.
can complete this training.
Yeah, it's very easy for me. That's why I'm excited. 40
Yes,
figure
yes,
is a very good figure for me. And sir, just tell me again when students will get the certificate.
Student certificate will come in our emails. As you have trained your students,
Okay.
you will get in your email from the CBSE itself.
Okay, great. Thank you.
So write down their name spelling in capital in a proper way, because they will be just picking up from their Excel sheet or Google sheet which you are going to upload over there.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was very informative. Now I am totally clear about this. Thank you so much, Meena ma'am and Amit sir.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
are so excited, and we know, and I'm sure that all those who have joined today's session, they will be at least become the BI ambassador very soon. So in that Google form, we have asked that information, that whether in next 10 days or after next 20 days or next 30 days. So keep it small, because then you will be having your midterm exams. A lot of commitments are there. So please do not wait for the best time to come. Do not wait for some deadline. If you are clear with the idea, clear with the program, do it by the next week. Thank you very much for joining us for this session provided by GG Daily West, Meena ma'am, and me, Amit Bajaj. Thank you very much. I'm stopping the recording. And